Hello, once again you're welcome to our series on human nutrition, and my name is Dr. Henry Isabohi. You're welcome once again. Today we're continuing with our discussion on human nutrition and focusing on lesson 12 titled Healthy Eating in Adolescent Girls, Women of Reproductive Age, Pregnant and Lactating Women, and the Elderly. This is very important. And please listen to this short class and ensure that you take notes and then you read wide using your textbook as well to aid more understanding. Quickly, if we look at this, you will see that we are considering adolescent girls, now women of reproductive age. They've grown up to that level. Now, those who are pregnant, and then they've given birth now, lactating women that are breastfeeding. And beyond that, they are now elderly. So you see, it's a different stage. So we'll be looking at the different stages as it were. Now, for adolescent girls, ages between 14 to 18, they need energy and nutrients. And why? Because of the rapid growth demands that occur. And so there's increased energy, and there's increased demand for nutrients. And we'll see here that these are very essential, such like iron and folate, to prevent anemia and ensure healthy development in them. Anemia is a common concern for adolescent girls due to menstruation. And these adolescent girls need balanced diet. And so there's a focus on a varied diet that is rich in fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and lean proteins to support rapid growth. So in summary, for the adolescent girls, they need iron as a key nutrient, folate as a key nutrient, because the iron supports increased blood volume and menstruation. Very important. And remember also they need calcium and vitamin D, which is crucial for bone development. They also need protein so that it will support the muscle growth. So it's important. So let's see that of the women of reproductive age. Let's see that of the women of reproductive age. In terms of their nutritional needs, these women need to ensure adequate intake of iron, calcium, and folate, especially if planning to conceive. That's why when they go for their maternal maternity care program, they are ensured that they take folate pills, iron pills, calcium pills, because they are very key for women of reproductive, women who are pregnant. So just as an example to let you know why it's important. So these things are taken even at reproductive age, because it will prevent neural tube defects in the fetus. And so this is very key. For women of reproductive age, there are also regular screening for iron deficiency, and also supplements should be considered for at-risk population, because this, in doing that, will prevent deficiencies. Now let's go further. In pregnant and lactating women, you have the need for energy and nutrients. Pregnancy increases energy needs. It requires an extra 300 to 500 kilocalories per day, because now you are dealing with the mother and additional fetus. Now, they too will no longer need what it used to be in the past before she became pregnant. So an additional extra of 300 to 500 kilocalories will be needed. And iron are essential to support fetal growth. Now, they need iron because the fetal growth needs to be supported and for the purpose of development. In terms of lactation, pregnant and lactating women. In terms of lactation, breastfeeding mothers need an additional 500 kilocalories per day in order to produce milk with specific needs for vitamin A, vitamin D, and also B12. And so the dietary recommendation is that a balanced diet that includes a variety of foods from all food groups, including ample fruits, vegetables, dairy, and protein sources, should be available. Those balanced diets are key and should not be joked with. For the elderly, there is a need to maintain their health. There is a need to keep them hydrated, and also to ensure that they get the proper supplements that are needed. Now, older adults face challenges in maintaining a healthy diet, due to their reduced appetite. You could bring up a food and suddenly they are no longer interested. They don't just have appetite to eat it anymore. They also have issues of dental issues, and difficulty absorbing nutrients. Of course, you understand why this is so. The body mass, the muscles, the system, everything appears to be declining with age. That's not a problem. It's a matter of being dynamic about what and how you go about it. And that's why there are people who are trained to manage the elderly. Yes. And so they may have difficulty absorbing nutrients. They can decide to go by pace. They can decide to change meal as well. Protein and calcium are particularly important for them at that level to maintain their health. In addition to that, they should focus on staying hydrated, as they often feel less thirsty despite needing fluids. And that's the contradiction. You see, they need the fluid, but because of the situation, because of their age, because of the system, they feel less thirsty. But yet the body reacts when there are no enough fluid for them. We also have the case of supplementation, where vitamin D and calcium supplements may be necessary to prevent osteoporosis and fractures. Vitamin D and calcium supplements will be necessary to prevent osteoporosis and fractures. There's possibility that they could fall, and because their bones become fragile, but with the use of vitamin D and taking of their calcium supplements, it will help them to prevent osteoporosis that occurs in the bone, and also fractures in case there's a fall. And this is key and very important for them. And that will be all for this particular topic on healthy eating, and we have seen it through the adolescent girls. We have also seen it in women of reproductive age. We have also discussed that of the pregnant and lactating women. We have seen that of the elderly as well. You are advised to read up properly and ensure that you understand all that has been said. And if you have questions, ensure that you submit them on the comments page. In the next class, as you can see, we'll be talking about factors affecting nutrition, food selection, and eating habits. We'll be discussing factors affecting nutrition, food selection, and eating habits. So I'll see you in the next class. Bye.